My dudes, welcome. This is Regular Blade. We are going to be doing a bounty reroll. So we're going to start with Shatterer. We're going to add to it some War Dogs. And let's see what else we can get. Oh, a Disruptor. So now we know things are really going to be cooking. Oh, add Kodiak. This deck just gets better and better. To that, let's add Titan. Titan's a great unit, but with all these other units, it's going to be overkill. Oh, an MLRS. So we have a deck with no air. We have nothing that can shoot up. So this is going to be a very difficult deck. And let's see what our commander is going to be. Looks like it's going to be General Solomon. Okay. So as you can tell, I am Regular Blade. I am not the normal Blade. This is an idea of what would happen if a normal person, not a professional gamer, played some of these crazy events the way Blade does them, usually like a copycat challenge or whatever. So I hope you all enjoy, because as of right now I am building my deck for this credit blitz, and we got the MLRS, we got the Shatterer, we got the Titan, we're gonna get the dogs in there. At least we have an opening unit. But then we have a Disruptor, which disrupts my plans. Sure wish I could have those missiles, can't. Instead I get a great Zodiac. So this deck will be amazing if I get attacked only with infantry and vehicles. If I get attacked with anything in the air, it's pretty much game over. But Regular Blade would still probably get a 5-0 in this. So let's see what I can pull out. And I don't have BlueStacks, so that's why I had to record this on my phone and transport it to my computer. So that's why you got that little timer right there, right on Jackson's rib cage. So here we go, playing GDI. I don't have a good feeling about this, and I will open up with the Harvester. At this point, it's kind of like, well, I have really expensive units, so I'm gonna have to do a double blind Harvester opening, which already feels horrendous, even though it's the first game. So here we go, we're gonna open up War Factory first. I'm wanting it, I'm impatient, here it is, and there. Okay, got the dogs, let's go see what's happening. And more than likely, it's probably gonna be some sort of air unit. Oh, of course, an Orca. An Orca is perfect because I can't shoot up. None of my units can shoot up. So this should be a fun game. I think it's like an auto loss, but like Blade, he doesn't give up early, so now I'm just going to run around and see what I can do. Maybe charge the missile, maybe not. Definitely lose a Harvester. He's going to get his Harvester. And I must remind you that usually an Orca Rush is like one of the most ridiculous openings in Rivals. But because I am also doing something very ridiculous, a bounty reroll deck, this is a very ridiculous strategy I have, which is now I'm going with the Kodiak base kill, and of course what does he do? He opens Hammerhead. So I am really up the creek without a paddle. At this point I'm just going to try to steal the missile, and I'm not going to be able to because of course the Orca one-shots my dogs. Down goes my Kodiak. I could do my, ooh, look at that, was able to block the Orca from escaping the cannon, but now he's got 3 Orcas and my dogs just can't handle it. I can stall the missile, but then before you know it, the missile fires. So now changing of tactics, not quite sure why I decided to go with the Disruptor, but I went with it anyway. Maybe his Orcas would focus on killing my Harvester. Maybe he was doing Harvester Hunters. Turns out he wasn't. Down goes the Disruptor. Nice 120 Tib wasted. There goes another 10. And then there goes a Harvester. And so the Titan. This is a really sad story of the Titan. Watch him go. Watch him. Okay, he's almost gonna get away. He's almost gonna make it to the base. No, and he dies just like so. Meanwhile, the Hammerhead has now gone to just hamming my base, just destroying the base. And there goes another Orca up into my Harvester. Things are not looking great. Here come the dogs again, just trying to stay alive at this point. I'm hoping for a missile steal, and then how I'm going to get beyond to the second missile, especially with the Mammoth tank slowly rolling out, seems to be highly unlikely. But now at this point I consider myself, like, if I get this missile, because it's getting close to fire, I'm going to consider like this was a draw, or maybe I win. And so he does the noob thing, and moves off. I fire with my one dog, hurrah, hurrah, and then my hammerhead is going to destroy me within, I don't know, 5 seconds. And there it is. So, air deck, not so great. Regular blade, not so great. I'm pretty sure blade would have won somehow, some way. Anyways, that deck was trash, and it's still going to be trash in this next game. So let's go in with this wonderful deck and try to at least scratch the surface with some wins. We have another Jen Solomon, Vidi Victi. I don't know what that is, but that is his alliance. And so here we are against Sly Master. And so again, I'm going to just do the blind double harv. I'm just praying and hoping that he doesn't have a bunch of units that are built around air, because if so, then I really don't have an answer. So again, I'll open up dogs, check out what he's doing. He's probably gone blind double harv like myself, which could be a good sign or a bad sign. Oh, I guess he hasn't. Okay, so he's got a pit bull just chilling, I guess, to potentially take away a pit bull rush. A very weird opening unit. So I'm happy about that. That means that I might have an edge just as regular blade. And so let's go ahead and do an MLRS rush. So here we go. We're gonna fire. Boom, boom, boom. Looking good. Get these dogs in to block the pit bull and help the MLRS set up appropriately. Looks like I am shutting down his economy pretty well. I just need to come back down for the dogs, maybe do boom, and then maybe just do an ion cannon. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, feels bad, man. Feels bad. I love how his harvester is just hanging out. He could just totally steal the pad. Oh, nope. He just says, "You are victorious." And there you have it. How about them apples? We actually get a win with that garbage deck that cannot shoot up. It cannot shoot up. So I wonder if our opponent knew that I couldn't shoot up. If he did, he should have just kept playing, because there's so many holes in my deck that he could have exploited. Unless he also had a deck that couldn't shoot up, but he did. He had at least the APC. So I guess I'm on a General Solomon kick. It feels good. I can't see his particular name, but off we go. We're playing him. This time, instead of going blind double harv, I go out to scout with the war dogs just to check, just to see what's going on. Do a little dance. He's doing the blind double harv, so now I'm confused. Do I charge the pad? I guess I charge the pad because I still have an expensive deck and I need to essentially go double harv to play my Disruptor, Zodiac, Titan garbage. Oh, and then here we go. We got some Grens. So Shatterer's not so bad with that. Neither is Disruptor, but Disruptor's kind of a late game movement. So let's see what he does. Does he walk in? Yes, he does. He walks in. Not a good thing. So he must be regular whoever as well, just like me. We're not professionals at this game, so we tend to walk in. And watch me, I'll probably decide to walk in too, just because I'm regular blade. You know, because I got 3 Shatterers. What could go wrong, right? Well, I guess what could go wrong is 3 Grens, and then oops. Oh, silly me. How did I forget about that? Yeah, regular blade, definitely a misplay. In any case, now I am getting some good money coming in. I got 3 Grenader groups coming at me, so I'm like, disrupt this. And here we go. So we're going to disrupt, and of course that's going to be a misfire, because how awesome is that? Life is great. Oh, I'm not even going to kill this disruptor, but good news, I almost killed those Grens. So things are looking really good in this game. I'm really happy with the way it's going as regular Blade. I think Blade would probably feel like he's playing like garbage, but to be fair, this is slightly a garbage deck. Luckily, my opponent has not gone air, which is actually something I can't fight against. Disruptors, I can. Sandstorm, a little bit more difficult. I think this would be a good time for a Kodiak or a Titan. Let's see how I end up playing this, because right now I'm just going for a base kill, which is not really the the right strategy at this point. At this point, I should just be trying to fire the missile. And look at that, I am. I actually do something intelligent for once in my life and get the sandstorm and grenades out to boot. So things are going well. I am continuing on this fantastic journey. I'm sure there's going to be another sandstorm coming, and there it is. So what do? I fight it with the Shatterer, think that's a pretty dumb idea, so I run away. And now, I have options. I can do the Titan, or I can do the Kodiak. And in this instance, I decide to do the Titan. And feels bad, man. Feels bad. Luckily, I was still able to clean off the sandstorm with that particular Titan. I guess he just didn't have a direct hit, and then down goes my Titan because, that's life. So let's get the sandstorm out of the group. Missed it entirely. Feels really bad. Really, really bad. I've had so many misclicks in this, and I'm already dealing with a garbage deck. But luckily, he's not playing air. But he is playing Mammoth. So this is going to be an interesting thing. At this point, I definitely think Kodiak is the right way to go. And we will see if this can work. Because what is the sandstorm going to do? Ooh, you're going to get rid of my dogs. You're going to get rid of my dogs, bud. Oh boy, this is looking good. This is looking good. Yeah, what do? You take the sandstorm off, you lose the game. And boom, down goes Mama Mammoth. About the only thing Kodiak is good for, and surprisingly, I win this game. Why? Because the person I played didn't have any air support. Hallelujah, thank God. All right, we scratched the surface with a win. We're now 1-1 with the Bounty Reroll GDI deck. How fantastic is that? Let's continue on and see what we can get in this next garbage game. Oh wait, I have 2 wins? Well, look at me. This is also another factor of regular Blade. He forgets how many games he's played, how many games he's won, what's in his deck. Don't you guys hate that when you actually open up with the wrong building and the wrong unit because you finally decided to switch decks, but you were playing habitually because that's kind of what you get used to and accustomed to? I do that often. Luckily, not very often in these event games. In any case, I guess I'm going to go back to Double Blind Harvester because I'm playing against Nod, first time in the tournament or this event that I'm playing Nod, and I feel like I'm going to need my fantastic Technot lab, and I don't know what that was. I guess that was something that I recorded. Oh yeah, so I recorded all that on my phone, so that was me randomly, I guess, looking at my phone app. And here I am getting a nice good rush by some laser squads and by some bikes. The bikes block me out. How wonderful, how less. Oh, and there we go. Lost one of my harvesters. Let's get the MLRS to help me survive. Now I need to get my other harvester back into the ball game because this is not looking good. He does have his harvester now. Now I'm trying to set up a little bit of fortress style. As of right now, these 2 units can deal with anything in this particular game that he has shown. And let's see what we can do. We can get rid of one bike, force the other bike squadron to come down. Misplay by, I think, our opponent. He just ran around to get destroyed as opposed to at least doing some chip damage against the MLRS. Now moving up, at this point I'm considering Rockworm. Rockworm changes all my plans. I'm thinking Kodiak just because it can't attack a Kodiak, It just makes sense. So now I don't know what I'm doing there. I guess just allowing things to die. And one good advantage here, I feel bad for the guy, is that he's got a level 9 Rockworm. I mean, so he's obviously not been putting a lot of energy into it, or he hasn't been playing very long, because it doesn't take long to get even an epic to level 9. So even though I have a small level advantage here, I'm not feeling spectacular about my particular chances, but down goes the Rockworm, mighty Kodiak, and then look, here comes the Disruptor just to distract L Rockworm. Oh, can I get one off? Ooh, so close. So now at this point, I'm thinking my chances are good, but unbeknownst to me, I forgot that the Rockworm killed both of my harvesters. So I'm just going straight on full Kodiak base kill. And, okay, so Jessica's telling me welcome back. I had no idea that was there. And I get one hit off, and no good. No bueno. No bueno. So now I realize, oh, I don't have harvesters, probably distracted by Jessica, but now no longer distracted by Jessica. Off I go. And so can I pull it off? Oh boy, here comes the rock worm. And one missile off, boom. Survived. How I won that game was a little bit of luck and a little bit of Jessica. Thank you very much. So this means somehow I now have 3 wins, I believe. It feels wrong to even say that. So I'm 3-1. And, you know, what's going to happen? Probably I'm going to be facing somebody that has, well, no alliance. That's good. But he's Jade. Jades like to do laser drones for some odd reason. Maybe it's part of the meta deck. I don't study the meta deck very much because I am regular Blade. I don't look at the meta. I just play what I like to play and lose games proportionately. Also, it can be a little bit difficult on the phone, especially when you get into those really big micro battles and you start clicking on things that are on the same tile, but your fat fingers can't move. So I think a couple thousand of us can relate. And there's the game, because there's the laser drones, and he's laser drone rushing. I literally have nothing. All he has to do is play laser drones. That's all he does. He can cripple my economy. He can kill all of my units. I don't even have any infantry. Not even, like, militants or snipers or grenadiers. Like, I don't have any military. I have dogs. And so now I'm just going to surrender, because why? I'm regular Blade, and I am not a glutton for punishment. And then Scott tells me the only challenge is surviving the heat while parked. Very true statement. And there you have it, folks. This is regular Blade signing off with a 3-2 event. Somehow I had a 60% win rate with that garbage deck. Luckily I didn't play anybody that was fantastic. I ended up doing okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you all in the next video.